Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Blair. Welcome to my beauty space. So for today's video, I want to show you guys my everyday makeup look, fall edition. The season is changing, so I have been switched up a couple of products in my routine to accommodating for the colder weather. So I figured why not do a makeup routine video for you guys so you can see how I do my makeup every day in the fall. Plus, in today's video, in addition to the products I'm going to use on my face, I will also show you guys the products I've been loving recently. So it will be an everyday makeup look and current favorites, two-in-one kind of a video. So yeah, if you want to know how I do my makeup every day in the fall time, as well as my current favorite products, just please keep watching. Alright, step 1, I am going to use my Bath & Body Works antibacterial hand spray in the scent cucumber melon to, sanitizing my hand. I think this is crucial. Even if, without all this whole, COVID mess, I still think you should hand sanitizing your hand before, do your makeup, because a lot of the bacteria will be on your face if you don't wash your hand. And yeah, that's my first step. So for the toner, I recently really love to use the My Clearance Refresh Hydrating Beauty Mist. So this is the toner that I've been using. It has coconut water, it has robinia flower water, and extra fig and acerella seed. This is a really good mist. So I just spray a very generous amount. I like my face to be very hydrated during the colder weather, because trust me, colder weather gonna suck all your hydration out of your skin, so you need to stay hydrated. So this is a mist I've been using the most. Another facial mist I really love to hydrate my face is the Tarte Maracuja Miracle Mist. So this one, even though it's called a setting mist, but it has a really good ingredient list, and a lot of the products they use inside of the mist are very hydrating. So I also use this one as my first step sometimes. And let me show you the mist. See how fine that is. This is literally the same kind of mist as my favorite Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So I've been loving this recently as well. Then moving on, for the serum, I recently really loved the Pharmacy Very Cherry Bright 15% Clean Vitamin C Serum. So this is what it looks like. Look how much I have used this serum. I just feel like vitamin C is a very powerful antioxidant. It is against any kind of free radicals. It can also act as a booster for your sunscreen. So yeah, I just really enjoy using vitamin C serum. So yeah, this is the only serum I've been using recently, because I feel like I don't need to, switch up serum that frequently. I feel like you should always stick to one serum for extended period of time for it to really, work. So yeah, this is a serum I've been loving recently. Next, for the eyes, I am using the Kate Somerville Retinol Firming Eye Cream. So this is what I've been loving, because this one also has vitamin C to it, and it has this kind of a spatula, which I find it to be very convenient and cooling. So I just put it all over my eyes. I know that some skincare experts saying that eye creams are not that important, but to me it is important. So I always make sure that I use a good eye cream. Alright, moving on to the face moisturizer. Recently I've been loving the Peter Thomas Roth Acne Clear Oil-Free Matte Moisturizer with 2% salicylic acid acne treatment gel. So this is a moisturizer I've been loving recently. As you can see, I have breakouts, so I've been counting on this moisturizer to keep my skin relatively clean and acne free. So yeah, as you can see, it's a very light texture. I really love a very lightweight moisturizer, and the moisturizer is very easy to absorb. So you gotta love that. I just pat it all over my face and just let it absorb like this. It does feel really nice, and I love that it just, you know, quickly absorb into my skin. Also, in addition to the acne moisturizer, I also really love the Clinique ID Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. So this is a hydrating one that I customize myself. I really love to use this one when I'm not using the Acne Clear moisturizer. So for today, I'm only going to put on my neck because, you know, your neck is important too. So I just get this much and then just put it all over my neck. This Clinique jelly version is so good. I recommend the jelly version because it's just so lightweight. It literally just melts into your skin and give you that instant hydration. So yeah, those are the two moisturizers I love the most recently. Alright, moving on. The next step is lip care, which is so important, especially in colder weather because your lips just gonna get really chapped. So recently I've been loving the Algenist Genius Liquid Collagen Lip. Look how much I have used. This is really good. Liquid collagen, one of the best when it comes to anti-aging and anti-chapping. Is that even a word? Like, you say chapped lips, but I don't think it's chapping, right? If your lips are chapped. But anyway, you know what I mean. Like, it's very hydrating, it's anti-aging, it keeps your lips moisturized, and it's very lightweight. It's my favorite. I've been using this non-stop. As you can see, I have used half already, so I'm not capping. I do know that capping is a word. Alright, in addition to the Algenist Liquid Collagen Lips, I also really love the Glossier MangoBalm.com Universal Lip Balm. Oh my goodness, this one smells like pure mango. Like if you want to feel like you just ate a mango, just get this one. It smells so good. But if it comes to which one is the best effect, in addition to the Algenist one, I think the QMS Lip Line Corrector Lip Serum is really effective because it's a serum, so it's very lightweight. It really targets the dryness quickly. I feel like this one is probably more like a glorified lip balm. Well, it is a lip balm. It's just because it's Glossier, it's mango, it smells good, so people think it's better than lip balm. But it is just an overpriced lip balm. But if you want something that truly works, the QMS Lip Serum, this one, truly works. And look at this packaging, how hygienic it is. You literally twist it up, you pump it, and then you apply it, you twist it down. So I absolutely love this lip serum. Alright, moving on. The next step is sunscreen. So for this step, I either use a sunscreen or I use a primer that has sunscreen inside it. Or I wait until I finish my makeup and using a sunscreen spray. So for today's video, I am going to use the Kylie Skin Broad Spectrum SPF 40 sunscreen. So this is what it looks like. I didn't even throw out the box because I really love the packaging. So inside this is the Kylie sunscreen. This one actually, believe it or not, is very good. I know that a lot of people talk mad about Kylie Skin, and I agree with a lot of their opinion, but this sunscreen though, it's really good. It's literally the same as the Supergoop sunscreen, but cheaper. So if you want a cheaper alternative, I'd say that Kylie Skin is a good dupe. And this is a sunscreen I've been loving recently. I just find it to be super lightweight and very easy to blend. Look at the texture. And it gives you that kind of like a silicone, a little bit of feel, so it kind of fills your pores a little bit as well. I find that to be very nice. So yeah, this is a sunscreen that I've been using recently. Alright, next step is primer. I have a bunch of primers I want to share with you guys. So the first one is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer. It's the Protect one with SPF 30, UVA, UVB, PA3+. This is the other sunscreen I just told you guys, because it's also a primer, so sometimes I use this to save time, and I really love the texture of this primer. Let me show you guys. It's so lightweight, it's just so refreshing, very easy to use. In fact, I'm gonna use it on my neck, because guess what, your neck needs sunscreen too. And this one is a great sunscreen for your neck because it doesn't leave a white cast to it, so you don't have to, you know, be in a rush and have to blend out your sunscreen. This one just melts into your skin really nicely. So I just love this sunscreen slash primer a lot. And you know, Laura Mercier's primer, basically industry staple, so I don't need to say more. Alright, for the primer today, I am going to use the Glossier Priming Moisturizer Balance Oil Control Gel Cream. So this is a primer that I've been loving recently. If I'm not using my Laura Mercier primer, I'm using this one. This is the newer edition. I believe they have an older edition, and I personally love the newer edition better because it's truly a gel cream. It is so lightweight and it controls oil really nicely. I have combo slash oily skin, so I'm always looking for a mattifying oil control primer. So if you have similar skin type as me, look no further. This one, the new version, it is so good. Plus, I will have a Glossier haul coming soon, so that's just a little preview. So definitely stay tuned if you want to see what other Glossier goodies I got, because I got a lot of good ones. Alright, in addition to the Glossier primer, I also really love the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is also a hydrating primer. This, if you have dry skin, you would love it. For me, I also like to use this in the fall because, you know, even if I'm oily, it's still very drying. So this is a good hydrating primer. Then another good hydrating primer is the Water Cloud Primer from Cover FX with Pollution and Blue Light Defense. This is amazing if you want that super big dose of hydration in your skin quickly. It's amazing texture, it's amazing effect. Let me show you the texture. Look at this, just look at it. Look how like watery they are. They just give you a super quick dose of hydration like this. It is super nice, and it's a blue light defense, so if you work from your phone, from your computer, this will help you with that blue light blocking. Then lastly, I also really love the Lancome Prep and Matte Finishing Mattifying Makeup Primer. So this not only gives you that mattifying effect, but also give you the hydration. I know usually matte and hydrating are contradicting towards each other, but this one really managed to hydrate my skin but also mattifying my skin at the same time. It never dries on my skin. In fact, I feel my skin is very hydrated when I use this matte primer. So it's amazing that Lancome can achieve it in this primer. So I highly recommend this one. Alright, moving on for the foundation. My favorite foundation to use recently is the Dior Forever Skin Glow Foundation. So this is a foundation right here. It's the 24-hour wear radiant perfection skin caring foundation with sunscreen. I got the shade 2W. Oh my goodness, this foundation is amazing. Like, I love the finish of it. It gives you a medium to full coverage, but it still gives you that glow and hydration, so it won't dry you out. So yeah, if you haven't tried it, this one's amazing. And for the beauty blender, I recently bought this from Ulta. I just think it's so cute. I have already used one and it's super soft. I feel like this is a good dupe for the beauty blender or even the Real Technique sponge. So for today's video, I'm going to, you know, use another one, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like. Look how cute. Plus, I think I showed this in my Ulta haul. Take the foundation and apply it all over the place. Look how beautiful this foundation is. Like, literally, it just gives you that very luminous glow. So I'm gonna use a little bit more. It's just so beautiful. I sometimes feel like if I'm using this foundation, I don't even need to use a concealer. But I will use a concealer today because I want to show you guys my favorite concealer. But honestly, if you just use this foundation and if it's everyday makeup, do you really need to use anything else? It's so beautiful. I love this foundation. So yeah, again, this is a Dior Forever Skin Glow foundation that I've been obsessed with recently. Then, in addition to the Dior foundation, recently I also really love my Makeup Forever Reboot foundation. This is also a kind of hydrating foundation with a very natural finish. It's really, really beautiful if you want a medium coverage, natural finish look. Then I also been loving my Tom Ford Traceless foundation stick. I usually don't like to use foundation stick, but this one, oh my goodness, it's so creamy. If you want a very creamy look, especially if you're on the go, this Traceless stick from Tom Ford, this is amazing. Then, if you're not someone that wants to wear foundation on a daily basis, I have 3 tinted moisturizers that I think are amazing. So the first one is from NARS. This is the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 30. Oh my goodness, this one is so amazing. I'm almost out of it. If you guys can hold it, you will be like, whoa, this is really like, because I've been using this one a lot on the days that I just want a quick pick me up. I don't want any foundation. I put this one on, and even when you photograph using this tinted moisturizer, it's still really photogenic. It covers a lot of imperfections, so highly recommend. Then another tinted moisturizer that I really love, and this has been a holy grail for so many people for so many years, it's the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer with SPF 20, but I got the oil-free version. Highly recommend the oil-free version because if you like me, you have oily / combo skin, you will like this one because it doesn't give you extra oil. It doesn't really clog your pores. It's very lightweight, but it also covers imperfections. So I really love this tinted moisturizer, the oil-free version. Then lastly, the last tinted moisturizer I've been loving is a recent find. So this is the QMS Active Glow Tinted Day Cream. So this is what it looks like. It is advertised as a day cream, but I would think that this one is more of a tinted moisturizer in my opinion. Well, day cream moisturizer, is there any different? So I've been loving this one because this one gives you such a natural glow, especially if you don't even want that extra makeup look with, you know, the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. This one truly just your skin but better. It's a tinted day cream, so absolutely recommend this one. All right, moving on to the concealer. The concealer that I've been loving recently is the Dior Forever Skin Concealer. Are you surprised? This is the best concealer ever. There, I said it. I think it's better than Tarte because I like my concealer to have a natural finish. Tarte is amazing if you want a full coverage look. It's the best in the game. But if you want a glow natural finish, look no further. Dior Skin Forever Glow Concealer is the best. So let me show you guys. First of all, it has a giant doe just like Tarte, which is amazing. I just put it here. Look how creamy this concealer is. I just usually put it on here. It's so creamy and it's that very hydrating texture. It's not like Tarte, you have to blend it out, and sometimes if you overuse a little bit, it's just crazily coverage. This is just creamy without being too much. So I really love this concealer. It's beautiful. Like, see this? Then I put it here. Put it here. Here as well. See, look at the finish of it. If you want that natural glowing beautiful skin, this Forever Skin Concealer with the Forever Skin Foundation is the best combo so far. So yeah, that's the concealer I've been loving. Alright, moving on. Recently, I've been really into liquid bronzer and liquid blush. So instead of immediately setting my face with powder after my concealer, I usually do my liquid bronzer slash blush first, then I set my face. So my favorite liquid bronzer recently is the Do the Hoola by Benefit. This is the liquid version of Hoola, and it's amazing because it just gives you the right amount of bronze. Look at that. It's the perfect color. I feel like this is almost like the liquid version of Chanel Tan de Chanel. Look at that. I feel like this one, you don't have to worry about overusing it or, you know, overdoing it, or you have to blend it out. You just do how much you want, and the color is really nice and it blends out very easily. So I just love a liquid bronze look recently. Maybe also because it's colder, I don't want my skin to get dry. With, you know, powder, sometimes you just can see like the dry skin texture. So I just switched it up to a liquid bronzer to make sure that my skin is still glowing and it's nice and still sun-kissed. Look how nice that is. I literally been using liquid bronzer non-stop. So yeah, this is my current favorite. Alright, moving on to blushes. My favorite liquid blushes are those NARS liquid blushes. I have 3 colors. Those are Orgasm, Luster, and Torrid. I especially love Luster because it's a very wearable, kind of like an apricot color. But I recently got new blushes from Rare Beauty that I also really love, especially this color called Joy. Oh my goodness, it's such a beautiful color. I have already tried it on my other video, which is already in my channel. Go check it out. It's the Rare Beauty try on haul. So I'm going to mix Luster. See here, this is a color Luster. I'm going to mix it with a little bit of Joy, so that way it can balance out the color. So I'm going to just put it right here. See that? So the blush from Rare Beauty, they're really pigmented and the color is very bright. So I like to mix with more toned down color to be more wearable. Then I'm just gonna dab like this. See that? How beautiful that is. I just love a good like apricot kind of orange type of blush look. I find that to be very useful. So here. So yeah, that's the bronzer and blush, and I'm really digging this natural look. Alright, moving on for the powder. Recently, I really love a light powder kind of look. So I've been using the YSL Touche Eclat 3D All Over Glow Powder. This is what it looks like. First of all, look how cute is this packaging. Once you open it up, here is a powder. So I just use a brush. I really love my e.l.f. small taper brush, and then I just apply it all over my face, including my under eye. I personally just want my skin to be as glowy as possible in the colder months. In the summertime, I will definitely bake my under eye for that mattifying look to control the oil. But during the fall, winter, I kind of want that glow peeking through. So instead of using a baking powder, I love to using this kind of glowing compact powder all over my face, just lightly dust it. So that way you still have the glow to it. But the powder can also help set the foundation and the concealer. So yeah, I've been really loving this powder. It's such like a nice finish, natural look. So yeah, this is my favorite powder recently by YSL. But in the occasion that I do use a loose powder to bake, I've been really loving the translucent setting powder by Hourglass. This is a whale powder. This is Hourglass powder. It is so beautiful. It gives you that glow. It gives you that beautiful finely milled look, and it helps bake your under eye really well. Then the other powder I really love is from Anastasia. This is a loose setting powder in the shade Banana. If you want your under eye to be brightened, you want that baked into brighten under eye, look no further. This powder is amazing and you get a lot of powder. So I love this powder. Before we go into the next step, I sometimes will use a bronze powder to set my liquid bronzer and a liquid blush. So the Fenty Beauty Shady Biz is my gem. This is so good. Look how much I've used this. I think this is one of the best bronze powder out there. So even if I do mostly liquid bronzer and blush, sometimes go back and set my whole face using this Fenty Beauty bronze powder. I just love the finish of it, and I love the color Shady Biz. So if you have similar skin tone as me, this is a really good color because you don't have to worry about overdoing it. It's not like super pigmented to the point that you can only do a little bit. So I almost feel like this is the setting powder from my bronzer and liquid blush. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in like this, lightly dust to tie everything together. See, now my face just looks very bronzed and I love it. So yeah, this is Fenty Beauty bronzing powder. All right, moving on to my brows. I have already filled in my brow using my Yush. This is precisely my brow pencil. I've been talking about this a lot on my channel already, and I already show you guys how I use this product on my brows, so I'm not gonna repeat it. So this is still my favorite brow product, but in addition to this pencil, I also really love the YSL brow gel. This one is amazing. It's so natural. I usually just set my brow using this brow gel I got in the shade brown, so it's not gonna be too much if I use both the precisely my brow and this brow gel. Just quickly set my brow in place. So yeah, this Couture Brow by YSL is my fave as well. Alright, before I move on to the eye makeup, I usually use my Tarte Maracuja Mist to gently just mist over my face to keep it dewy. I just find it to be really effective when I do it in the middle of my makeup to prevent any, drying or dry flakes. That's the trick. Then for the eyes, I really love a good soft pastel look for the fall. So my go-to palette is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. I just find this to be the best palette for the look I'm going for. Inside here are all the colors. So you can do a very simple pastel matte color look using this palette. You can also go really pastel and shimmery with all the beautiful shimmers. So this is my go-to palette right now for the fall. So I'm gonna usually go into this kind of pastel purple color because I just love a good purple look for the fall, and then I'm gonna just pack it on my eyes. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness, I love a purple eye look. I sometimes intensify a little bit using a darker purple here, but I usually don't go darker than that because I want a soft look. I don't want to turn it into smoky. But for Halloween though, I will turn it up smoky. So let me know what kind of Halloween look you want me to do. Open for suggestions right now, so go enter. Usually I'll stop here when I'm in the rush, but if I want to go a little extra, I just go for this purple color. So beautiful. And I put right here, just kick it up a notch. Alright, in addition to the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette, I've also been loving the Kylie Stormy palette. This is another pastel purple type of look. So as you can see, those are the colors. It's very wearable as well, but obviously you don't get so many colors as the big palette. But if you just want some pastel color and you want a cheaper price point, I'd say that the Stormy palette is really good. If you're looking for a very neutral wearable palette with a few pastel purple shade, I would recommend the Too Faced White Peach palette. So this is a palette that I feel like a lot of people have been overlooking, but I've been loving this palette recently. In fact, in my Zara and Skim haul, when I'm trying on all the Skim bodysuit, I've been wearing eyeshadows from this palette. I just love that soft look. Gives you a very clean, defined look. It's not this purple, so if you want that neutral type of skin color, yeah, this palette will be really, really good. Alright, lastly, the last palette I would recommend is the Huda Beauty Nude Light palette. This one is a nude palette, but as you can see, you have this purple like pop of shimmer, you have a little bit of a mauve color, you have a little bit mauve here, so it's like, you know, nudie look with a twist. So I really love this palette as well. Alright, moving on to eyeliner. My favorite eyeliner recently is from M Cosmetics. This is a liquid liner by M Cosmetics, and it is Michelle Phan's brand. Look at this. Look how nice and precise this liquid liner is. And another one that's been my all-time favorite for a long time now is the Tom Ford Dual Ended Liner. This one is very pricey, but it's good. So if you want to splurge on a good liquid liner, look at that. I've been using this one for at least 6 months now, but it's still not dried up. I just really love the longevity of this liner. So yeah, these two liners, amazing. Alright, moving on for the mascara. I have 4 mascara that I just love it. So the first one is the Giorgio Armani mascara. This one is fantastic for volumizing. And then the next one is the It Cosmetics Blowout mascara. This one is fantastic for a natural but lengthening look. Then the third one is a Dior Addict It Lash. This one I'd say is fantastic for that dramatic look. Then the last one is the Hourglass Film Noir Full Spectral Mascara. This one is fantastic for lengthening as well as separating the lashes. I love them all equally. I can't pick a favorite. It really depending on what kind of look I'm going for. So for today's look, I think I'm gonna use the Giorgio Armani mascara. So let me show you the wand. Look at this, how nice. So you just apply it like this. Alright, moving on. The next step is highlight. Recently, I've been obsessed with liquid highlight as well. So I have this Hourglass Gold Flush highlight. So technically, this is a stick highlight, but you know, it's kind of the same principle as a liquid highlight. You just use your hand and you control how much you want to put on your face. I just really love that white kind of highlight look. It just looks more natural than, you know, the powder. Nothing against the powder though. I also really love the Benefit cookie powder. I just got a new one during the 21 days of sale in Ulta. But it's just very natural yet beautiful. So yeah, I love my Hourglass stick highlight. Then the other two highlight I just mentioned. The first one is the Benefit cookie. Do I need to say more? This is so popular. It's just amazing and every skin tone can use this. Then I also really love the Dior Backstage highlight. Especially love this pink color. If you want a really pink girly look, this highlight, oh my god, it's beautiful. Lastly, for the lips, my favorite lip combo recently is the Kylie Jenner Heaven Sent Lip Liner paired with the YSL lipstick in the shade number 70. Oh my goodness, let me show you guys. I don't even need to say more. So here, I just put this one on. And I don't take off my liquid collagen that I put earlier because I like, you know, glowy, juicy type of lip. So I just put the lip liner on top. Then, let me show you this number 70 by LSL. Beautiful nudie rose color. I just put it like this. Voila, there you have it. This is my go-to lip combo recently. And yeah, this is my finished look. So lastly, before I finish everything, I set my makeup. Sometimes I will use the Kate Somerville SPF 50. This one is a soft focus makeup setting spray with SPF 50, which is so convenient to use. But since today I already put on SPF, I'm going to use my Tarte Maracujo mist. Oh my god, I love this mist. So I'm just gonna set it like... So yeah, voila, here you go. This is the finished look. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to leave me a comment down below with your favorite products recently. I would love to hear from you guys. So yeah, this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video.